And we're back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins with Arianne Shepard. Wait, Shepard? No, Tabris. Oh, I did it again. Luckily, that's only the second time I've done this. One of my original playthroughs way back when had of Mass Effect had an Arianne Shepard, and I have that on the brain a bit. I don't know why. It's been ages since I finished that Mass Effect 1 Let's Play. It's fucking bizarre. Anyways, last time around, we finally managed to effect our escape from the Fade after killing the Sloth Demon. Unfortunately, Niall, the mage who helped us with that, and the dead body right there, did not make it. Because he was in the Fade for too long, and the Sloth Demon was basically like a vampire just for life energy. Which didn't really help his chances of remaining among the living.
Let's get started.
It really did not help him with that in the slightest.
On it.
Plenty of poking around I can do. And dragonlings in the circle tower. Why are there dragons in here? That's what I want to know. This is just weird. Fortunately, they're not exactly a threat. So I can just let the auto attacks handle it.
As you wish.
Gonna have to find some stuff I can ditch. The Valence Greatsword and Darmisu. I was planning to sell them, but it's not like we really need that. I'll pick up the beef bone for Sparrow, who is best boy. Speaking of, I've apparently gone all this freaking time and have not had Sparrow summoned. I don't know how I did that, or why. For now, though, there's plenty of the locals about who we need to kill. More sloth abominations. This must be like demon newborns or something. Because compared to a lot of the compared to that actual sloth demon that we fought, these guys are just pathetic. That or the demons are just stronger in the Fade. Who really knows? I know I don't. Insufficient skill. Okay. Well, I have a level up I gotta burn through. First order of business, I need strength. Lots and lots of strength. That's what I thought I needed. Actually, I'm gonna give myself 30 dexterity. Right here. And 24 cunning. I'm not a high enough level to use that thing. What I will do, however, is finally give myself dual weapon finesse. So we get additional bonuses to attack and defense when dual wielding, which I'm always dual wielding, so it's just an advantage overall. And there's no way Liliana's gonna be able to. No, that's what I thought. We just can't get into that lock yet. That's all there is. For now,
This should be easy enough.
we'll have a little bit of a nosy poke around and see what there is to yoink.
I could do that for you.
Nothing there. We need the next level of lockpick skill to be able to do that. And the main quest is through that door, which is the reason, and again, cannot get into the lock. Yeah. Got a rage demon. Lovely. Bunch of lesser shades. So no actual threats. Just demon meat shields, basically. So Sparrow is looking like he was about to go down there. I don't think you can heal summons necessarily.
I could do that for you.
Like I said. We cannot pick any of these locks, which is infuriating. The stuff to do with the Mages Collective, I'm just gonna have to come back for. At least, I think so.
Everything is just as you wanted, my knight. Our love and our family is more than you hoped.
Oh look, it's another demon. Unhand him, foul demon. I've had it with you bastards.
Do you hear something, love?
It is nothing, my darling. Just the door. I will get it. The children have finished supper. Tuck them into bed while I see who it is.
Don't be long. The children will want to kiss you goodnight.
I will be but a moment, my pet. You are intruding upon a loving, intimate moment, and I dislike disruptions.
You must think I'm an idiot. There is obviously nothing loving or intimate going on here.
I have given him what he always wanted. Where is the harm in that?
The fact that it's just a lie. Happiness is an illusion. A cruel lie.
All emotion is intangible. You cannot see it, cannot grasp it.
But it is normally caused by something real. Real events, real people. What you've done to him is abhorrent.
Win, don't try to negotiate with a demon.
For a family that loved him.
After that clusterfuck that was the Fade, I'm more inclined to just kill her.
This is unholy. No one else would have known his heart. He did not know it himself.
You've made him into your slave.
I fulfill his dreams. I grant him all his desires. Is he my slave, or am I his? We are partners. I give him what no one else can, and through him, I experience what it is to be mortal.
I mean, there's an argument to be made for that point of view, but this demon is obviously just using him. He deserves to be free from you to find his own happiness.
What happiness? He has gone through life empty, resentful of his vows. You would return him to this? I want nothing from you. I have what I need. All I ask is that you leave us alone.
Even if I do, the Templars will come for you eventually. You won't have bought yourself more than a couple of hours. You must know that.
Perhaps we will escape. Perhaps we will not.
Sorry, no. You are too dangerous to let live.
Then you leave me no choice. Help! There are bandits at the door. They're going to murder them.
I might have seen that one coming, but
Get past me.
let's be honest. What choice did I have, really? I don't think there was much in the way of a real alternative that was going to have a satisfactory outcome. Win. Group heal, if you would. Liliana. Rapid shot. Dead with you. There goes the demon. But, as we can see here, that Templar, and there goes Alistair. So win, if you wouldn't mind, a fix. We need an Alistair back on his feet.
You'll never know what hit him. Here comes trouble.
Unfortunately, that Templar was too enthralled for the death of his demon master to break him out of it. Templar armor. Notice of censure. What is that? Notice of censure. New codex. Desire and need. That was a codex thing. Let's see. So this guy was getting in hot water for some remarks that he made which were considered inappropriate. I see. I'll read the full text in detail at another point in time. And there are demons through here, apparently.
Enemies approaching.
Or possessed temples, that is. So. And a blood mage. Okay. Just clear them out before we move on.
Only one to stand.
You. Rick, there goes Alistair, and Wynn's group heal is still on cooldown, so... There we go.
Let's get started.
Take some money and some lyrium. I don't need the Archon robes, but I will take your silver. I think that's enough over here for now. I can always come back to the Circle Tower at another point in time for the purpose of doing things like the side quests and what have you. So for now, let's move on.
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong.
A Templar, and it would appear he's a prisoner in here.
The boy is exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Enough visions. If anything in you is human, kill me now and stop this game.
He's delirious. He's been tortured and has probably been denied food and water. I can tell. Here, I have a skin of...
Don't touch me. Stay away. Filthy blood mages getting in my head. I will not break. I'd rather die.
Where are the other survivors?
What others? What are you talking about?
Irving and the other mages who fought Aldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Oh, Maker.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger, I am sure of it.
You can't save them. You don't know what they've become.
I don't understand. What are you so afraid of?
They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts.
His hatred of mages is so intense. The memory of his friends' deaths is still fresh in his mind.
He suffered pain and anguish like few have had to endure. That and his lust for revenge have confused the issue.
Do not presume to judge me, mage. I am thinking clearly, for perhaps the first time in my life.
Your outrage says differently. I happen to agree with Wynn here.
Then you are a fool who does not see the heart of the situation. To ensure this horror is ended, to guarantee that no abominations or blood mages live, you must kill everyone up there.
Kill everybody. What the fuck? What if they haven't done anything? They're just prisoners. You want me to just randomly murder them? Are you insane? No. I'm not agreeing to something like that. If everyone up there is already an abomination, that's one thing, but I'm not just going to decide something like that before I see the state of things up there. Don't be absurd.
That is your choice to make, but I beg you to consider what I have to say. You cannot tell Maleficarum by sight. Just one could influence the mind of a king, of a grand cleric.
I have made my decision.
Make her turn his gaze on you. I hope your compassion hasn't doomed us all.
Oh, stop being such a drama queen. It'll be fine. And now, we'll just use the injury kits to get Alistair back up for the incoming fight. Because he got knocked out a few times and I didn't address it. There you go. And now, win. There you go. And I will give you expert herbalism, I think. And we can follow that up with let's see here. Shock, I think, is what we want next. And a quick save. And now, off we go.
Do you accept the gift that I offer?
So they are turning people into abominations by torturing them until they say yes. That's friendly.
Ah, look what we have here. An intruder. I bid you welcome. Care to join in our revels?
Actually, no. In fact, you can stop right fucking now.
Oh, how could I disobey when you say that in such a commanding voice? I'm quite impressed you're still alive. Unfortunately, that must mean you killed my servants. Oh, well,
They got in my
you're
way.
better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you upset that I killed your lackeys?
We needn't fixate on who killed whom. That doesn't help our
The only relationship there's going to be is the one where I stab you multiple times and you die. But just what are you trying to accomplish with this anyways?
A mage is but the larval form of something greater. Your chantry vilifies us, calls us abominations, when we have truly reached our full potential. Look at them. The chantry has them convinced. They deny themselves the pleasure of becoming something glorious.
You're mad. There's nothing glorious about what you've become, Aldred.
Aldred? He is gone. I am Uldred, and yet not Uldred. I am more than he was. I could give you this gift to win. You and all the mages. It would be so much easier.
Yep, he's fucking nuts.
Accepted it. But some people can be so stubborn.
I'm going to destroy everything here. You included. No, that sounds a little too extreme, actually. Say what you like, I'm still going to kill you.
Resistance. Everywhere I go, resistance. How very
Much more localized and reasonable,
I
that.
have the first enchanter on my side, don't I, Irving?
What have you done to him?
Stop him. He is building an army. He will destroy the Templars. And
You're a sly little fox, Irving, telling on me like that. And here I thought he was starting to turn.
never.
That's enough out of you, Irving. He'll serve me eventually, as will you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, I'm not stupid. Do you think I'm going to let you wander around this tower knowing you are a pawn of the Templars?
You won't have a choice, because you're going to be dead. You can certainly try, but I don't rate your chances of success very highly.
Killing you would be a waste. Your raw potential, with the strength of a demon behind it, would be unstoppable. I can do that. I can give you power and a new life.
That doesn't sound very appealing to me at all.
I don't think your opinion matters. That is what I've decided, and that is what will be done. Fight, if you must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Oh, I am going to enjoy
His
this.
attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
And yes, that's a little trick with the actual outcome of this fight, because... And yes, Uldred has become a demon. That was actually a demon we were talking to the whole time. He just decided to drop the pretense. And there it is. Basically, if you do not... hold a second. I do that, and win. Heal Alistair, Liliana, Shattering Shot, Doggo, Dread Howl. We can do that. Okay. Basically, what can happen with this win group heal, if you would, is that if you don't interrupt his attempts to turn them using the litany, he will succeed, which will mean that he turns them into demons, and what will happen is that you remember that thing that the Knight Commander mentioned about how he would only accept that the tower was safe if the first enchanter was there to tell him. He was being entirely serious about that. If you don't have the first enchanter around to vouch for the tower, then you have to kill them. You literally do not have a choice in the matter. Which is why you want to keep a finger on that, because he'll keep trying to convert them. Like you saw over there, and if he converts the first enchanter, then the Templars are the only ally you can get out of the whole thing.
Oh, Maker, I'm too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I've been better, but I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Win?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be able to repay. Come. The Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours.
Very well then, lead on. I don't really have any particular need to go poking around. We did enough of that on the way up, and our inventory is stuffed to basically as full as it can be anyways.
Curse whoever insisted the Circle be housed in a tower.
I love that line, just the whole damn it, I have to climb down all these blasted stairs now vibe. It's great.
I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Aldred is dead.
Aldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
And so far, you have seemed like the more reasonable member of this particular group, compared to Cullen, who seems to have gone extremist on us. Which, keep an eye on that whole personality thing. Because, as I said, I do plan to do all of the Dragon Age games and DLC. And I'm sure you'll find it interesting to see how Cullen changes throughout it, because it's interesting to watch. But what... I suppose you are the Knight Commander. What does the Knight Commander think, then? I know what I think, but...
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough! I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
It had to be done.
I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them.
And what will the Templars do?
For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
And that's why I like Gregor. He's basically one of very few that you will see in the entire series. Reasonable Templars who's not frothing at the mouth for bullshit reasons. and is actually capable of being neutral and in charge of the circle at the same time, which I do appreciate. But we do need to talk to the first enchanter to get our mage allies, so let's see to that.
The tower in disarray, the circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
I'm just glad I could help.
From what Gregor said, it seems that you came here seeking allies. The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
But there are so few mages left.
Do not underestimate us. Even one mage will be a great help to you. You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
When we need you here, the Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This woman is brave and good, and capable of great things. If she will accept my help, I will help her accomplish her goals.
Well, I would be honored to have you join me.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden. But know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
Yes, I understand. Till we meet again.
When the time comes, we will stand beside you.
And that's our first ally. Checked off the list. The Circle has now officially joined us. And I think it's time for us to head out. Back to camp we go.
The Blight. How will you end it?
That was a rather abrupt stand, but we have to fight the Archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden.
Slay it. Well, stab it repeatedly. It was the hope. And how will we reach it? I'm kind of making this shit up as I go, Stan. Surely you figured that out by now. I was a warden for all of a few hours before the rest of the order got killed. What have you heard, anyways?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
Yes, well, I'm not really here to impress you, to be honest.
Evidently not. It remains only to see what you are here for.
Cheery as always. Cheery as always. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this episode. And I'm going to leave it here for now. This has been Dark Phoenix Gaming, and thank you for watching my Dragon Age Origins Let's Play. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more Ferelden Dragon Age Darkspawn slaying abomination thwarting adventures. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See you then, folks. See you then. Bye for now.